Um, and I mean, I guess we can use this as the jump off point to talk about Iowa more here. But
Accurate.
I mean, like the normal suspects, like Sammy Walker's just been good and he's remained solid. Um, I think he's obviously when he has come up, he's been playing. He plays really well, and he gives them some life. Again, he plays with the speed that they're looking for. Again, like though, like they can't score. I don't know that that's the problem. Like, where are these guys gonna slot in the lineup when they get called up? Like, I just don't know. Unless their goal is to like add some scoring to the bottom six. I don't know, but um, but I mean, we can just I can't even talk about Minnesota anymore. We can just go right into Iowa, but um, Iowa too, and like a similar little bit of a slide. Not necessarily like every game is brutal. They were on a heater for a little bit there. They slowed down a little bit. They're playing like 500 hockey. They're right in the middle of the division. They should make the playoffs though. But again, Sammy Walker's just been a stud. Like, just surprising to see a guy like from Minnesota where his production was decent, like fine. He was more kind of just doing a little bit of everything for them. And he goes to Iowa and it's completely different where he's leading the team in scoring big goals. He's a big part of their power play. Like, he's all over the ice. You notice him every single shift that he's out there. Doesn't matter who his line mates are, so he's playing really well. Um, guys like Fogarty, Stephen Fogarty's playing really well. Um, Marco Rossi's continuing to just do his thing, right under a point per game. And then Beckman's just been on a tear. Like, he is like scoring not just in bunches, but like rips, like highlight reel goals. And we said it before. I can't remember if it was last week, the week before with Isha, but for me, like next season, like it's time for Beckman to be up in the NHL because I just don't really know how much more development there's to be had in the AHL for him. He's right around the age where it's like, all right, like it's time. And he's showing this year, like he's taking the step. He's got a little bit of the Cy Young thing going on. He's got 18 goals, 9 assists, but I don't care. Fuck, if he's scoring goals, that's great. Like with what's going on in the big club, like I love a guy that can score goals. So he's been solid. Marco Rossi's still doing his thing, even if the points have slowed down somewhat. He's still playing that really good, well-rounded game. And Wallstedt's still kicking. He said two of his last couple of games weren't the best, but he's also not getting tons and tons of support defensively. But still net positive, I'd say, for all those guys and the team in general. And again, like last year, they didn't even make the playoffs. I don't think they're going to miss this year. And I think that'll be really good too for guys like Rossi and Beckman and whoever else, what other young guys are going to be down there. The defenseman with O'Rourke, Hunt, all them. And we'll see who they add as the CHL if those playoffs end early, or if we'll see what happens with the college guys. But yeah, no, I mean, so as a whole, slowing down a little bit because I mean, again, I think they had won like 10 of 13 at one point. And only like one loss in regulation. They've come back down to earth a little bit, but overall they're playing well.